Hi there, welcome to another edition of Java with Jared. Hope you're doing great. I've got my coffee, hope you do too. And again, I hope you had a wonderful week. Well, I wanted to get in touch with you, let you know what happened with interest rates, and also I wanted to get you some very important information on FHA. So please listen to this Java with Jared because you're going to want to know this information after I talk about the economic data. I'll try to make it pretty brief. So interest rates finished the week higher than where they started last week. So interest rates got a little bit worse. They're still great. But the reason that they did is we're seeing some economic data that's coming out that's showing that the economy is maybe a little bit better than what some of the economists and traders predicted. This week we saw pending home sales up. They were higher than expected, and whatever is good for the economy is usually could be inflationary, and that could be bad for interest rates. So that's why something good for the economy could end up hurting interest rates. So pending home sales, which is great for us in our industry, being up, that's good for us, but it's also potentially inflationary. Consumer confidence was actually higher than expected. GDP came in higher than expected, but it's still not really great. It's, trending upward, but that's good. Jobless claims, those are going down, so that's also good for the economy. But on the other hand, we're seeing some tough economic data. Oil and food prices are going up. Well, that's inflationary, so that's bad for interest rates, but that does put a drag on the economy. Durable goods came in much lower than expected, and then we also have what's going on with Europe and China. That's putting some pressure on the market. Now, the big market mover was actually Ben Bernanke speaking in front of Congress. He had his testimony, and basically what he said is that the Federal Reserve is kind of surprised about how the economy is doing on the positive side. They do believe that the economy is improving a little bit quicker than what they expected. So the market interpreted that the chances of another QE, or quantitative easing, so QE3 happening, which the market was thinking that could be a very possibility, has diminished. So what that did is that caused the stock market to sell off, and it actually caused interest rates to go up a little bit. Now, it did recover a little bit, but generally speaking, when we have Ben Bernanke saying that the economy is doing a little bit better than what they expected, that could be inflationary, and that caused interest rates to back off these, a little bit from their great all-time lows. They're still wonderful. So that's what happened with interest rates. Now, I don't think that this is any reason to panic. I don't think that we're going to see rising interest rates, at least at this particular point in time, because again, and Bernanke did confirm this, that the economy is on some very thin ice. So it really won't take a whole lot for some of these trends to reverse themselves. So generally speaking, I think interest rates are going to remain incredibly low. Now, here's what's going on with FHA. You might have heard, but FHA did announce that in order to maintain their reserves, they're going to have to increase both the upfront mortgage insurance premium that's added onto the loan, as well as the monthly mortgage insurance premium. Now, you might remember that FHA increased their monthly mortgage insurance pretty dramatically, but they did reduce the upfront mortgage insurance premium. But here's what's going to happen. As of April 1st, anyone doing an FHA loan will have a higher monthly mortgage insurance by 0.1%. So the monthly mortgage insurance used to be, or still is, but it will used to be, about 1.15%, and that's going per year divided by 12. So again, this is a monthly mortgage insurance, so it's going up to 1.25% from 1.15%. The finance mortgage insurance premium is going from 1%, and they increased it by 0.75%. So it's going to be more upfront costs or more added onto the loan. Now, this does have an effect on your buyers. Anyone doing an FHA loan, it's going to actually increase their payment per $100,000 by about $11 a month. So it's not massively prohibitive, but it does increase someone's FHA payment. So here's what is important about this, I think, is that if you have anybody that would be a potential FHA buyer, you need to call them right now and let them know that, listen, we probably need to consider maybe making that move a little bit quicker, because you need to find a house before April 1, and so we can order a case number. So it's anyone under contract after March, January, February, March, and then April. After March 31st, we have to order that case number before then to have the old FHA, the lower FHA rates in place. So call your buyers, get them to start looking at a house now so they can avoid the increase in the FHA mortgage insurance premiums, both the upfront and the monthly. So hope that information helps. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for joining me for another edition of Java with Jared, and we will talk with you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.